Okay, so I don't normally put my foot down on this type of stuff, nor do I even tend to do these types of videos. So expect this to be shorter than the average neckbeard commentary. But I have been hearing about so much drama from this franchise in the past few months that it's gotten to the point where I've contemplated if I should leave or stay on way too many occasions, especially since this is a series that I admittedly grew up with. Now, okay, I get it. The FNAF fan base is known for being close to the worst of the bunch. It's had that reputation basically since the series was created, and it's never left. But back then, we didn't have to deal with so many people trying to touch kids or create false allegations or whatever the fuck went on in that FISNOM drama. Back then, the reason FNAF had such a hated fan base was because at that point we were stupid kids. We just wanted something cool to like. We didn't really have much cool horror games, and we basically had to rely on scary white man walking simulator in order to have nightmares that night. And I get there's a relatively new audience for this franchise that's hopped on since Security Breach, but I'm gonna be real, it annoys me now more than ever. See, there have been diehard fans of this series that have changed the scope of the series for a long while now. As I write this script, FNAF's about to turn 9 years old in around 6 days. I don't know what to be more impressed about, however. The fact FNAF made it this long and actually stayed in indie horror, or the fact that nothing changed in the fan base besides people growing up. And even then, I can only say they grew up physically. I have seen so many FNAF fans and even big people in the fan base act like complete man babies. And the fact these people are usually the ones who influence the fans says quite a lot about how little has actually changed. The fanverse in specific has to be one of the biggest cesspools of toxicity and cancer since Chernobyl. We have Jonachrome, the creator of one of my favorite FNAF fan game series of all time, being outed for doing horrible things mere weeks after he made a third game. We have Theft King, which I don't think I have to explain that. Hell, we even have Fiznom, someone who is somewhat respected in the community, having drama after drama, having one recently that got him banned from the fanverse entirely. It's almost like an actual real life company. Okay, I get it. Scott was trying to do something cool for everyone. His fans, those who were dedicated. I think the idea is creative. Having an entire team of dedicated people making their own games in respect of what you made. Uh, If I was in his shoes, I would have done the same thing. There was pretty much no way of predicting this all would happen, at least to my knowledge. Who knows what they did back then? Ugh, I'm not even going to think about that. I don't want to waste any more time. I just kind of wanted to get this whole thing off my chest because I've been a fan of this series ever since it was growing popular. And to see this be the current state of the community kind of hurts. I get nothing much really changed considering how childish everyone's acting nowadays, but it's kind of sad because at least we had an excuse back then. What's the excuse now? Whatever. I'm not gonna pretend I know what to do. I don't know how to fix this mess. I I'm just hoping there's someone out there who could stop this. Until then, this is Chris, and I'll probably never make something like this again. Honestly, I hope this video doesn't do well.